Welcome to Ad DX, Ad Performance, AI powered. Today we explore a topic sourced directly from our latest insights. Let's begin.
Great to be here.
Today we're doing a deep dive into what might be the highest pressure environment in all of digital advertising. I'm talking about gaming performance marketing.
Oh, absolutely.
For anyone in this space, you know the stakes are just astronomical. Player acquisition costs are, well, they're always climbing. Attention spans are basically measured in milliseconds.
And that window to capitalize on a trend, it slams shut almost instantly.
So every single campaign dollar has to be surgical.
It does. And for a lot of teams, that's not just a challenge. It's becoming a systemic crisis for their whole operation. We see teams that are just effectively drowning.
Drowning in what exactly? The data.
In everything. They're managing dozens of campaigns across, all these different platforms, but they're still relying on manual processes, on spreadsheets.
So they're burning through budgets without really knowing where the money went until it's way too late?
Exactly. Days, sometimes weeks later. The data they need is there somewhere, but it's trapped, it's stuck in platform silos, or it arrives too late to be actionable.
Or it's just too vast for any human team to process at the speed the market demands.
And that gap, the gap between the speed of the market and the speed of human analysis, that is where all the inefficiency lives. It's why AI, especially in gaming, has shifted from being a nice-to-have tool to a core survival mechanism.
The market's moving at an inhuman pace.
And traditional systems just can't compete anymore.
Okay, so let's really break that down. Let's start by dissecting the true cost of all this marketing chaos, because it goes a lot deeper than just wasted ad spend, right?
It really does.
I mean, think about the complexity. A modern gaming marketer has to constantly test new creatives, manage all these evolving audience segments, and battle performance swings from, algorithm changes, competitor moves.
Seasonal events, you name it. And that constant frenetic need for optimization is exactly where the old methods just break down.
So relying on manual bid adjustments once a day is a losing game.
It's a losing battle. By the time a marketer has logged in, run the numbers from yesterday's data, and adjusted the campaign, the market has already moved on. They're always playing catch-up.
And what about targeting? Static audience targeting feels like you're just leaving money on the table.
You are. You miss all the nuance. You miss the specific behavioral signals that separate a high-value, long-term player, the person who will actually make in-game purchases, from a casual downloader who just churns out after an hour.
So decision-making becomes reactive by default. It's all damage control.
Exactly, not proactive growth. And the organizational cost of this chaos, it's severe. It's not just about the ad dollars.
Okay, tell me about those hidden costs, the ones leadership might not see on a spreadsheet.
Well, first, there's the strain on your creative teams. Without clear, data-driven feedback on why something worked, creative development becomes guesswork.
They're just throwing darts.
Constantly testing variations without a strategic compass. It's inefficient, it's expensive, and frankly, it's demoralizing. Second, revenue predictability just collapses. If your player acquisition cost is swinging wildly, your CFO can't trust the forecasts.
Which makes every budget meeting an exercise in anxiety.
You got it. And finally, there's the psychological toll. The stress of being asked to optimize something that's moving faster than you can analyze it. It leads to burnout. It leads to high turnover.
The best marketers will just go to companies that have better tools.
Of course, they gravitate toward companies offering that sophisticated, data-driven clarity.
Okay, so if chaos is the problem, AI is the bridge to what? Predictive marketing. Let's talk about what that transformation actually looks like. It's not just a faster report, is it?
No, not at all. It's a foundational shift in how decisions are even made. We need to remember where humans excel versus where AI excels. Humans for strategy, for creativity, for the core message.
And the AI?
The AI excels at processing enormous data sets, finding those subtle patterns that are just invisible to us, and then executing optimizations at, true machine scale.
So step one has to be getting the data in one place. Pulling from all those silos, ad platforms, in-game analytics, creative metrics. That unification is the starting gun.
It is. Once that data foundation is solid, the AI moves from just telling you what happened last week to predicting future performance.
So instead of seeing that a creative asset failed yesterday.
Right. The AI predicts that based on current market behavior, that asset's performance is going to drop another 20% in the next 4 hours unless you do something about it.
And it tells you what to do.
It might just do it. It might say, unless bids are reduced for this specific geo segment. That's the key.
So you're going from analysis to continuous forecasting. While a person might adjust bids once a day, the AI is doing it how often?
Hundreds of times. We're talking micro-optimizations, bid adjustments in milliseconds, budgets instantly shifting to the highest converting channels, all based on real-time data, not a report from yesterday.
You can think of it as compounding efficiency.
That is the perfect way to put it. You don't notice a single tiny adjustment, but when the AI repeats thousands of these mathematically optimal decisions continuously across all your campaigns, the result is a huge, scalable improvement in efficiency.
Which brings that cost per acquisition way down over time.
Fantastically.
That's a powerful idea. Okay, let's zoom in. What are the key areas where AI really drives this transformation in gaming? Let's start with audience intelligence and segmentation. We're moving beyond simple demographics here.
Oh, way beyond. We're moving into behavioral and psychographic segmentation. The AI uses in-game activity, ad engagement, everything to identify these hyper-specific microsegments.
Give me an example.
Okay, so the system might identify a segment of players that consistently engages with competitive player versus player content in the game. It can then predict that this group will respond, say, 30% better to aggressive, conquest-focused messaging in your ads.
And for a different group, one that joins guilds and does group events,
it knows to serve a completely different message, something collaborative, community-focused. The AI predicts the resonance of the message before it's even fully deployed.
maximizing the chance of getting a high-value player. Okay, that makes sense. What's the second area?
The second is creative performance optimization. This is about taking the guesswork out of design.
Which must be so liberating for creative teams. No more arguments based on subjective taste.
It is. It's a huge efficiency gain. They get objective feedback on the specific atomic elements, the colors, the character placement, the video length, that actually drive performance. And this enables something called dynamic creative optimization, or DCO.
So instead of a simple A/B test,
The AI automatically tests thousands of combinations of assets and messages way faster than any human system could. It keeps the creative fresh and relevant automatically.
it's like an automated creative assembly and testing line, all running at scale.
Exactly. And you can integrate sentiment analysis too, so it doesn't just measure clicks, it reveals why an asset is succeeding or failing. That insight then feeds the brief for the next round of creative, so your assets are always improving.
Okay, and the third area, this feels like the big one, channel performance and budget allocation. This is often a black box for marketers, right?
It is, especially when you have 10 different platforms running at once. This is where AI makes true multi-channel attribution finally manageable.
It can actually track the whole player journey.
The whole convoluted journey across social, search, programmatic, and it assigns the correct value to every single touchpoint. And the key feature here is continuous budget optimization. The AI doesn't wait for a weekly meeting.
So it's not just looking at yesterday's best channel.
It's anticipating where the next best conversion will happen in the next 30 minutes, and it moves the money there instantly. It's a massive financial advantage.
It shifts budget management from a periodic review to a continuous financial strategy.
That's it. You're always chasing the efficiency frontier.
This all sounds incredibly powerful, but big transformations always come with friction. So in this last part, let's talk about implementation. How does a company actually adopt this without, everything grinding to a halt?
Right. Well, implementation doesn't start with the software. It starts with your data infrastructure and governance.
Garbage in, garbage out.
The classic scenario. You have to have proper tracking, integrated data warehouses, and really rigorous data quality standards. If your data is a mess, the AI will just make bad decisions faster. Data quality is the single most important factor.
Okay, so get your house in order first. But then what? You can't just flip a switch and have the whole marketing team change how they work overnight.
No, you absolutely can't. You start small. The most successful adoptions begin with a specific high-value use case. Maybe it's optimizing your DCO or just refining audience segmentation. Get some measurable wins on the board.
Build confidence internally.
Exactly. And teams need training, not necessarily to code the models, but to understand and interpret the AI's recommendations, to understand why the machine is suggesting a move that might feel counterintuitive.
And I imagine that's the biggest hurdle, getting experienced marketers, people who have relied on their intuition for decades, to trust a recommendation from a black box that might feel totally wrong.
That is the core human hurdle. Leadership has to be really clear that the AI isn't replacing the marketer, it's augmenting them, it's giving them superpowers. And you have to be patient. The system needs time to learn, to gather data, to refine its models.
So you have to trust the process.
You do. The long-term efficiency justifies the short-term discomfort of letting go of that manual control.
And as these systems get going, we probably need to change how we measure success, too. Is a simple return on ad spend, ROAS, enough?
It falls short. ROAS is still essential, of course, but sophisticated teams need new metrics. They need to track the optimization frequency, how often did the system adjust things, the decision speed, and critically, the accuracy of the AI's predictions.
Are the forecasts actually matching the outcomes?
Precisely. Tracking those operational metrics is what confirms that you're getting those compounding improvements over time.
So bringing it all together, what is the ultimate strategic edge here? Why should a gaming company prioritize this investment right now?
I'd say the advantage is threefold. First, competitive intelligence. The AI is always monitoring the market, giving you early warnings about shifts you'd otherwise miss. Second is scalability. When you find a winning campaign, the AI can scale that success globally with a consistency a human team just can't match.
And the third?
Resource optimization. It automates all the low-value, routine tasks, the manual bid checks, the spreadsheet work, and that frees up your expert human marketers to focus entirely on high-value strategic work.
Things like audience research, creative strategy, long-term brand building.
The things humans are uniquely good at. It reframes their entire role. They become this strategic amplifier, making sure the AI is aimed at the right target instead of being the bottleneck processing endless data.
So to wrap this up, the central theme seems pretty clear. AI is an essential amplifier. The future here is this seamless combination of human strategic thinking and AI operational excellence.
Absolutely. The transformation isn't some far-off possibility. It's happening right now.
So the question for marketers is pretty simple. Is your company going to lead this change and gain that early advantage? Or are you going to be forced to follow once the efficiency gap is just too big to ignore?
Thank you for listening to AdVDX, Ad Performance, AI-powered. For more insights, visit advdx.com.